got over here? A couple of reruns. What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your future YouTube Wrestling Figures heavyweight champion, and I'm coming to you today with my Raw reactions for the August 8th, 2016 episode, which sort of seemed a little similar to last week. Bullshit. People are pissed. I don't know. Did you guys see any similarities in this week's episode? Same as the last week's episode? Well, there was no Battle Cow. Nia Jax did not squash some unknown bitch this week. But Braun Strowman did. Braun Strowman, third week in a row, jobber match, squashed the motherfucker. Okay, we get it. Braun's a big badass. Can we have him feud with somebody else? And again, the show starts off with Enzo Amore. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, and I don't want to complain about Raw, because, what do we got over here? No, I'm not a hater. I'm not a cup of haters. I really did enjoy the episode of Raw. It just seemed so similar from last week. Enzo Amore, big cast, in the ring, opening segment, talking about the chemistry that Enzo had with Sasha Banks. Basically saying, oh, I could have got it in if it wasn't for fucking Jared Clown. How you doing? And he's probably right. Anyway, of course, that mustache-looking motherfucker, Chris Jericho, comes out. Who likes the mustache on Jericho, by the way? Classic. Here comes Jericho, and here comes Kevin Owens. What the fuck is Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho friends all of a sudden? They even mentioned the fact that they were feuding in the past, but now they're buddies because they're both from Canada. Okay, that makes a whole lot of a sense. Somehow these fuckers flapped their gums into a match at SummerSlam. Isn't that gonna be great? A slap together match for no reason off of a feud that was kind of happened, remember last week, Raw for no reason? And then that spins into our first match of the night. Chris Jericho goes up against Enzo. But oh no! Big cast, big boots, Jericho. Oh, Enzo gets his ass saved. Enzo did not get beat. Well, he did get beat. He lost by disqualification. Chris Jericho wins because Enzo gets disqualified when Big Ass hits the big boot, nailing Jericho right out of the match. Again, furthering this feud at SummerSlam for no reason. Which basically says to me, here we got 4 hot characters, and we don't know what the fuck to do with them. Throw them in a tag match. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, people are gonna love it. Yeah. My favorite part of the show was the Lana cake incident. Lana got caked. Rusev and Lana were out in the ring celebrating their marriage. They were gonna do a live reenactment of their vows. Spoiler alert, nobody wants to see that. Where the hell's the live sex celebration? We actually wanted to watch Lana get banged. Obviously, they can't do that on Raw. Fail. Put it on YouPorn. Anyway, they're standing in front of this big, beautiful cake. Here comes Roman Reigns. Boom, boom. Feed me some fucking cake. Here comes Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns gets into the ring, and then he starts roasting Lana and Rusev like a turkey. I love the roast. Roman actually did a real good job right here. Rusev gets pissed. He starts punching Roman Reigns in the face. He's like, machka. And then all of a sudden, Lana's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. She tries to step away. And Roman shoves Rusev into Lana. Face full of cake, bitch. She's like, I hate you. She looked like a red mist period monster with cake frosting all over her face. And everybody in the entire ring was just like, yeah, I'd like to lick all that icing off of her right now. She went in full period mode, raging, and Roman Reigns was like, sorry about that. So, of course, then backstage, Rusev was like, I demand a match with this motherfucker. And Foley gave it to him. United States Championship match at SummerSlam. Rusev versus Reigns. Which makes zero sense. That later on in the show, when Mick Foley and Daniel Bryan are in the ring, and Daniel Bryan is there roasting Raw on the Universal title, saying, oh, what are we going to make, Milky Way titles? I thought that was some funny shit. So then out comes Cesaro to complain about how, he's being misused on Raw, and Daniel Bryan agrees. Like, Daniel Bryan's like, yeah, come over to SmackDown. We'll give you a better role over here. Now, Foley's like, oh, you want a title shot, Cesaro? Yeah, you did earn a title shot last week. We'll give it to you right now against Rusev. But wait a minute. Roman Reigns is like, put him up. I'm supposed to get a shot at that belt at SummerSlam. If Cesaro takes it, does he have to face Reigns? I don't know where their logic was going here, but guess what? He didn't win the belt anyway. Cesaro goes up against Rusev. Sheamus comes out and costs Cesaro that fucking match, which was the main event of Raw. And then it makes me think, oh dear God. we're gonna have to see Sheamus and Cesaro fucking fight again at SummerSlam. The match we got for free 2 weeks in a row on Raw is gonna be a match at SummerSlam. I don't think they actually announced it, but it might happen. Funny stuff as usual with the New Day. We got to see New Day interact with Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever the fuck they call him. Kofi Kingston did some rap calling Puke Gallows and Carl Underpants Bald Bitch Entertainment, or no, Bald Boy Entertainment, excuse me. But then Puke Gallows and Carl Underpants roasted Big E's balls getting bashed in last week in a doctor segment. Doc Gallows, that's quite convenient. And then we got to see Gallows go up against Kingston in a match, and Gallows gets a quick, easy win. He beats the crap out of Kofi Kingston. People were pissed. We want to see the New Day win, motherfucker! Speaking of thrown together tag teams, Neville and Sin Cara? Wait a minute, Dual Stupid. Didn't you break up the Lucha Dragons for the draft? You put Kalisto over on SmackDown, so now you're just going to have Neville team up with Sin Cara? How about just put Neville over on SmackDown and keep the goddamn Lucha Dragons together? They go up against them damn Dudley boys. Now, again, another good match. Great action, right? A miscue by the Dudley boys leads to the finish. When we had Devon Dudley accidentally clothesline Bubba Ray down, and then all of a sudden, woo, Neville goes flipping over the top. Sin Cara kicks Devon in the head, and here came a big botch, which you may have missed. Neville kicks down Devon, right? Devon was supposed to bump by the corner so Neville could do the what's it called? The fat arrow? Red arrow, right? No, Devon's like in the middle of the ring. So Neville is like, yeah, get to the corner, get to the corner. Devon starts rolling to the other corner. Then they cut to only Neville. Neville's the only thing you can see climbing up the ropes because Devon's laying on the ground going, I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. As he inches his way over closer to the turnbuckle so Neville can do his move. I know these things because I know how wrestling matches work. It was really funny, but they covered it so well with production and angles that you probably didn't even notice. And then Neville and Sin Cara get the win here. A slap-together team beats the Dudley Boys. You know, I get it. The Dudley Boys should be putting people over and making new teams look good. But just a slap-together team? Raw for no reason. And again, speaking of reruns, we got to see Sheamus go up against Cesaro again. Now, Sheamus, from what I hear, is a little salty about his position. Wah! I was drafted almost at the end. Wah! I was the champion 7 months ago. If you want to be more relevant, Sheamus, make people care about you. I'm sorry, we're not entertained. And I like Sheamus, I really do, but he needs to mix it up a little bit to make us give a shit. Don't you agree? Let me know in the comments below. And I really like the way they worked the finish here, too. There was a ref bump. Sheamus had the 3 count, but he couldn't get it. And then the Sheamus is like, come on, referee, pay attention to my pinfall, you prick. Next thing you know, whoop, there goes Cesaro with the fruit roll up and the 1, 2, 3. In women's action, we had some build-up for the women's match at SummerSlam as Sasha Banks takes on Dana Brooke. And if Sasha can beat Dana, Dana gonna be banned from ringside at SummerSlam. Ban the bitch! Banks statement wins the match. Well, she didn't actually win the match with the Banks statement, but you know what I mean. Sasha Banks wins. And guess what? If Sasha Banks lost, it would have been a handicap match. Dana Brooke and Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. That would have been bad news for our women's champ. Thank God we banned Dana Brooke's ass from ringside in that matchup. Also, we got to see Darren Young go up against Titus O'Neil in another rerun match. Remember I was talking about reruns? Raw seemed very rerun-ish. We seen this matchup last week, except this time different result. Darren Young gets the win with a handful of tights. Of course, he just wanted to put his hand in between Titus O'Neil's ass crack. Because, you know, reasons. He had a handful of tights. Bob Backlund didn't see it. All Bob Backlund saw was that he won. Oh, yay, they're celebrating. But Darren is showing signs of a heel turn. I guess he's going to be cheating and stuff. And you know what? Good for him. Because if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? Not much build-up between Seth Rollins and that Balor boy. Seth Rollins cuts a promo in the ring for 10 minutes and didn't really say much of anything important other than I'm the best and I'm going to beat you, Finn Balor, I'm going to confront you, blah, blah, blah. They showed a backstage promo style interview with that Balor boy. And again, no in-ring confrontation, no physicality, no mixed tag match, nothing. Just a couple of promos and, Thought it fell flat. You know what else in the promo department they had? They had actually, this was cool, Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton, they had some build-up. They showed old footage from like OVW, 15 years in the making, back when they were just a little boy. I mean, it was kind of cool to see that old footage and whatnot, but again, no actual face-to-face confrontation, no actual face-to-face physicality. I hope maybe they do that next week, build it into SummerSlam. Otherwise, people are going to be pissed. And in the bullshit segment of the night, the Golden Truth. Apparently, Goldust goes and finds R-Truth hanging out with Scooby-Doo with the mystery wagon, hunting Pokies, and Goldust thought that he was being replaced by Scooby-Doo. Yeah, dumb. Okay. Shit segment. I mean, all in all, Raw was decent, but I think it could have been a little bit better, and I wish there was a lot less rerun action from last week. Let me know what you thought of the show in the comments below, and I thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Grim Out!